Jim, I don't think you could have asked the players to carry out the game plan any better than they did today. You must be delighted.
Yeah, very happy dressing room down there, as you can imagine. The players put a hell of a lot of work and commitment into the type of performance that it was. Very disciplined, very organised. I felt really comfortable all afternoon with the shape of the team. We really limited Hearts' team with the quality of players that they have to very few clear-cut chances. The first half, obviously, Jack has to make the save from the offside chance. In the second half, Jack makes a good save at his near post. Other than that, I thought we were quite comfortable. We were willing to give up possession in the middle of the pitch. We dropped into the low block, something that we've been working on. We knew that Hearts would want the space in behind for the pace of Vargas and Oda. So we denied them that, and they couldn't break us down. And I actually thought in the first half we had 2 or 3 good opportunities to counter-attack on them, and we just were a little bit untidy in those moments. Even in the second half, similarly, we had 2 or 3 good counter-attacking opportunities, but just for poor decision making sometimes, they didn't quite become really good clear-cut chances. But I think the players deserve a huge amount of credit. This is always a difficult venue to come to. I don't think I've ever actually won here as a manager in the league before, so it's a great feeling. People will talk about Hearts and the bad run that they're on, but I think my players and my staff deserve this result today because of the overall performance.
Yeah, the way we forced the game wide kind of indicates the confidence that you've got in the boys at the back to defend balls into the box.
Well, I just said that to them after the game, actually. I've never been as relaxed as that here. In all my managerial career, because we wanted to make the middle of the pitch congested. We know that they want to get the ball into Shankland, who I thought we kept really quiet all afternoon. He drops into good pockets. We were aggressive with him when he done that. We were asking the centre halves to go all the way in, because when he takes it on the half turn, he can find really clever balls in behind your back line, and we didn't allow that to happen. And yeah, we were very comfortable letting the ball go wide, because the likes of Ross Graham, Manny and Dekigal are as good at going and competing as any defenders in the league, and sometimes Jack Walton has to do his job and come and take crosses as well. But collectively as a group, I thought it was another really good solid performance. Yes, of course there's things we can learn from and do better, and we want to become a bit better on the ball, but it's about results at the end of the day, and if you have to grind them out sometimes, then that's what we'll do.
You say we still want to be better on the ball, but the guys did show that they had a bit of bravery when they were building out, especially in the first half, and trying to frustrate the Hearts fans. Yeah,
definitely. And that was one criticism against St Johnstone in the first half. I didn't think we had enough options for the men on the ball. We've really hammered that home this week in all of the possession exercises that we've done to try and get more bodies centrally. We've asked Babunski to come that little bit deeper to get on it, because we know how comfortable David is. He just needs to speed his game up sometimes when he's in there. He won't get the time in this league like he's used to in previous countries that he's played in. But we've got players that can handle the ball. They're all technically very good players, and they just need sometimes to have that bit more belief in them, and we're continuously trying to encourage them to back themselves, and don't worry if there's a man right up one of our players, just give him it, bounce the ball. Every time we move the ball, the picture changes, and I thought we'd done that really well in the first half and broke lines a lot and got the ball into dangerous areas.
Just going into the second half, obviously it was a triple sub just after the hour mark, I think. Obviously Sam and Louis coming off the bench, and that helped it stick up top a wee bit more, didn't it?
Yeah, the likes of Yort and David and Trappa put in a hell of a shift, and but I did feel, with just having the lone striker there going into that kind of last half an hour, I knew Hearts were going to throw everything at us, and we needed to try and pen them back a little bit. So we've worked hard on the 3-4-3 system. It's worked really well up to now, but we have also worked on a 3-5-2 because we want to make sure we've got that flexibility within the squad. And we asked Multi and Big Sam, who came on, has made his debut, done well, to go and lead the line for us, to go and put their centre-backs under a bit more pressure, not allow them free headers, but also not allow them as much time as what they had on the ball to hit them diagonals without any real pressure. So we've done that really, really well, and I just thought it was a terrific team performance, and it was great to get the goal in front of our travelling support, who have been terrific all season, and there's nothing better than giving them something to travel back over the road with, having they made all that commitment to come and watch us today.
Ross Graham again splitting the difference, and he's justified why he's forced his way back into the side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, obviously Ross will be judged in the defensive moments, and I think he's been very good, very consistent, along with Gallagher and Adebiega, and obviously Holty as well. We've got good options there in the back line, but he is a threat. We know he's a threat. He's got that long throw on him that causes opposition all kinds of problems. He scored a great header against St Mirren, and today, a little bit more unorthodox, I would say, and cutting in onto his right foot. I don't think it was his cleanest strike ever, but we don't care how the goals come about. Craig Gordon was unsighted and it trickled in at the near post, and enough for us to take all 3 points.
Pleased with the return from the first 4 games, 8 points?
I think we have to be. We're a newly promoted team, a very new team in terms of the business that we've done in the summer. We've signed 13 players during the transfer window, and I'm really pleasantly surprised at how quickly those new players have adapted to the surroundings, to the pace of the game, and it's a credit to the players who've been with us for a period of time that they've made those lads feel so welcome, and to all the guys in the background as well. I think I spoke about it last week. We've got a great support team here behind us, and they make life as comfortable as possible for the new lads to make sure they get settled, because if they're happy off the field, then they tend to be happy on it, and it's been brilliant. So we can enjoy the international break now, sitting third on the table. I think it's a lot more than we probably would have hoped for before the first game of the season. And same message as always. Let's not get carried away. Let's just enjoy the moment and realise and understand that there's a hell of a lot of football still to be played. But if we stay to the game plan, if we show that discipline, that organisation, that commitment and aggression, then we'll be a really hard team to beat this season.